That this trail existed until one day I came to this bridge and decided to take a picture of myself. I was just about ready to set my tripod and camera up on top of this rock next to the bridge when suddenly a dog leapt over my head, made my hair stand on end. Now I stood there facing this lone dog with no sign of any master around. I knew the dog belonged to somebody. It had a bandana around its neck, but who? I talked to it. Of course, it didn't answer back. It just stared at me with its tongue out and its tail wagging. And then I heard voices above me and looked up, and here came a woman down across the top of these rocks with another dog. And what do you know? There was a trail. All you had to do was climb up these rocks. So I climbed up over those rocks, and here I am further up the path above them, looking down. There's the bridge and the path down there. We move over here, and we're looking down into a gorge, back over the main trail. Here's the path I came up, and it's going to go further and further up this hill. May feel like we've come quite a ways by this point, but we've got a ways to go yet. There's the trail continuing on up this mount. If we go over and we look out across the side, we've come up pretty high now. You can barely make it out there through the trees, but that's that cornfield that lies just alongside the Brandywine that we often walk down. And then all we have around here are more and more of these trees high up on this mountain. I would walk some other paths back here that took me deep in here, but this is the first time I've been on this particular path, and sort of running parallel to the main drag. So at this time, let's continue to move on up, see where we end up. Looking over to the side of this trail, it almost looks like there might be some open fields up above. Maybe it's part of the farm that runs down the hill to the woodlawn areas. I think we'll walk up here and see if this will take us out into some kind of open area. and then we'll have a good idea of exactly where we are. Now let's see. Well, I don't see an open area right here. Just more bushes and trees. And a path that continues on. Wait a minute, now there's another path over here. This looks like it might be going up to some open ground. Looks like the trees may part up there. Let's walk up here and see where this little path takes us. Maybe we can break out into open area after all. Kind of doing some twist and turn. Whoa. Now that looks like an old piece of discarded farm machinery. It's out here in this woods. How far away the farm is? Maybe it's right next door. We'll go up this path a little further. Find out if we can find a farm that belongs to. Up ahead I see something. Well, we've come to a fence here, and yes, there's some open ground. You can look out over the trees in that direction. The path seems to follow this fence up here. I see more open pasture ahead. I'm pretty sure that that's the woodlands area. Oh, we have a kind of Quonset hut here, in a cornfield. I don't see anything else around. Imagine this is private property. I don't think I want to really go wandering down there around that hut. So here we are backtracking down past that fence again, finding our way back into the woods where they came up this trail, and then see if that'll lead us on to somewhere else. I'm beginning to think that there's no end to going up on this trail. I mean, we're paralleling the main path through this place. But it just seems like all we do is climb up and up and up. Well, now we're looking down at the main trail. See, there go a couple people walking by, heading on their way out towards Ramsey Road. So we're going to try to go down this really steep hill and get back down on that main trail. This is a pretty good angle this path goes on, and the surface is not the best looking, rather slick. So here we go, like the first hill on a roller coaster, steep and fast. Whee! Well, we made it. We got down at one piece. Now we're just looking up the last hump of that we came over. Very steep. I couldn't get down on my feet. I had to use my hand, reach down, kind of go three-legged. So my hand got a little dirty, scuffed up. But now we're on the main trail heading in the direction of Ramsey Road. What we're going to do, we get down here to where the Y is. We're going to turn over and go over by that cornfield. Walk back that way. Then we'll be right back by the creek. We know where we are. Corn has really been growing, but we're getting into such a hot season, and I'm a little worried about the crops. Just passed somebody out jogging along. This is a place you meet a lot of people jogging, riding their mountain bikes, walking their dogs. Actually, this path up here where people coming down with their dogs, they're going to take them down to the creek and let them swim. Here we are in the corn. Hopefully those children of the corn aren't lurking back there, ready to come out with their sickles and slice me up. You can see at the point this was taken, the ears were just starting to grow. Got that corn silk popping out. Soon there'll be some cobs there. And here we are, all the way back along the river, back to where we started this morning, out here by Tompkins Bridge Road. Looking down into the receding Brandywine. Now the hot weather is making a lot of the water evaporate, drying up the sources. We will cross over this bridge, and then we'll be ready to go back into our car and call it a day. Off the rock climb trail.